Okay, so if you have the printout, we're going to get started with this. So there's 3 rows, 4 rows? I don't know. Let's just take what we're going to want to do. 2, 3, there's 4 rows. Okay, so I'm going to speed this up because first we're going to color this in. All right, so I got this all colored, and I've cut it out. Okay, you can color this, design it whatever way you want, but the important thing is that each triangle that meets end to end like that, you'll end up with 4 different rows so that you'll have 4 different designs. When you take this Kaleidocycle and you flip it, that way there's 4 designs. So what we're going to do, everywhere that there is a black line that was printed on the original thing, you got to fold it over so that all these folds end up with the white side being the valley and the colored side being the mountains. And this is one of those times where you need to be as perfect as you possibly can. I'm doing this on a piece of black paper because I thought it might show up better. Now remember, when we cut, we needed to leave these white, and leave those there, and leave these tabs because we need stuff to glue to. Folding. Remember, we're going to fold tight, using a fingernail to really get all those folds really good. Now for this, the gluing part, if you have double-sided tape, that's the best for this. If you don't have double-sided tape, the second best would be a glue stick. And if you don't have a glue stick, then the third best would be Elmer's glue. The problem with Elmer's glue is it takes a while to dry. So I'm going to keep folding on all of these lines. Now I gotta fold on these lines. Again, if you need an adult's help or an older sibling, anybody to help you out, don't be afraid to ask. All right, so I've got everything folded now. Now I need to bring this side around to glue it to here. We got these things here. We want to fold these ones in this way, like this. Those are the 3 things that we need this way. I'm going to start with this one. I'm going to use a glue stick because that's what I have. I don't have any double-sided tape. Don't go crazy with the glue, just enough to glue it down. If you're using white glue, Elmer's glue, just use a tiny drop. And you'll have to hold it until it dries. So we're going to take this, we're going to bring them together, and this is tricky. So just do your best And I'm just gonna gently hold it together until it dries. I can pinch it a little bit, but I don't want to go crazy and crush it. But this is tricky. I think that's together. So now, let me bring this part. I'm going to make sure that my folds go in before I put my glue, because it can be a little bit difficult to get these pieces to line up perfectly. And then gently place them together, pinch them in place until it's dried. This is super difficult, not gonna lie to you guys. All right, now I'm gonna take this piece, same thing, put some glue here, bring these pieces together, pinch them in place. All right, so now we have this funny looking snake. We got to bring it together. Now, if we bring it together this way, see how this fits right in there? If you bring it together like this, it's really hard to fold it over and stick it inside. If you do it this way, the tab fits right in there. See, that fits right in there. If you have it this way, it's really hard to fold it over to slide it in. So now I'm gonna put some glue on the tab on both sides. Oh, try not to get glue everywhere. I'm gonna open this up a little bit. Open that up and slide it in and glue it down. Really just hold it for a minute, because this is the most tricky part. Just hold it for a moment. And then it should flip around and show all 4 different patterns. All right, this one didn't come out as good, because I had one fold that wasn't perfect. There we go. Yeah, okay, so this one's a little bit wonky. This black and white one that I did came out a whole lot better.
Mama, I want you to cover that.
Shh, Hazel, be quiet. There we go. And so we have a flex tangle or a kaleidocycle. Call it what you want. I think they look super cool. Take your time with this. Really, you know, take your time. And if it comes out a little bit off, take a deep breath, forgive yourself, move on. It's not that important. And try again. And if you have to try again, and try again. If you need help from an adult, ask for help. Take deep breaths. But when it's done and when it works, it looks so cool. So have fun with this. I enjoyed it. It was also super challenging at times, but I enjoyed it. So have fun.